Hey, what's going on, everybody? There is a new protocol, a newer protocol on the Phantom network. And as you know, I love the Phantom network. I love Phantom protocols because for DeFi, it's probably the best overall layer one ecosystem for DeFi. There's just so many good protocols. Anyways, there's this new one here, and it's called Protofy. Protofy. Here's the website. Let's go to CoinGecko real quick and take a look at it. So it's got two coins. It's got Proton and Electron. We'll get into all that in a second, but right now it's paying some really sick APRs. Let's go to the Fusion tab here. They have three different categories of farms. Sort it by APR. There you go. There's over 1,000% going on, 900%, 600%. We'll get into all that in a second. Let's look at it on CoinGecko though real quick. Protofy. So this last 7 days, it was down here at 12 cents. Just been climbing. And I just got in today. Let's go max. I think it had a big spike at the beginning. Yeah, got all the way up to like over $2. Protocols do that a lot right at the beginning. But let's go 14 days. It's just been steadily climbing 7 days. It's just so new. Right? If we go max, when did it come out? It's only been out since the 23rd of January, so not even 2 weeks. That's why one of the reasons the APRs are so high right now. Let's go to 7 days. Going up, and if we go to Dex Screener, let's take a look at Electron, which is the other coin they have. You're really going to want to hear what they have here. What is it? ELCT, I think. They have a really unique, interesting setup going on. Here you go. This is over on the 1 hour, starting back to the 30th of January. It's just been climbing, just like Proton. It's over 40 cents now. I got in just a little bit ago, like 2 hours ago. It was like 33 cents. That's quite a gain, So this is what's really interesting about Protofy. If we look at their white paper real quick, let's pull that up. Where is their tokenomics? Here we go. So they got Proton and Electron, Proto and ELCT. So what's interesting is Proton is a native token of Protofy, and it is basically inflationary. It doesn't have like a limited amount, right? Supply unlimited. And most of these pools back here, in Fusion anyways, in the Fusion category, we'll get to the nucleus and the particle category in a second, and then we're going to look at fission, which is what makes all of this very interesting. But you earned Proto. You earned Proto, not to be confused with Frodo. Love Lord of the Rings. By the way, if you love Lord of the Rings, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and be sure to hit that notification bell because I bring you early stuff, and you want to know about it early. So smack that thing. Plus, help me get to 100,000 followers. That's my goal this year. So you earn Proto. I'll show you what you do with Proto in a second. But let's go back to the white paper. Because you really want to know what's going on here before you invest in anything. You got to get educated, and I'm going to try to do that for you right now because I've spent several hours today getting educated on this and putting money in here and everything like that. So unlimited, right? Most of the pools you're going to get Proton. And these APRs are going to go down as the TVL, total value lock, goes up. Let's go to the Electron token. This is where it gets super duper interesting. Don't you just like the way this stuff looks too? Like, doesn't this look cool? I like this. Not that necessarily means a protocol is going to survive. This stuff can be ugly as hell, and a protocol can do very well. I just appreciate it. So Electron's here where it gets really interesting. Electron is really a limited supply thing, and you can't actually buy or sell Electron. We'll get into why in a second. Electron is Proton's counterpart. Makes sense. And the basis of our unique protocol represents a share in Protofy, enabling its holders to be rewarded with dividends. This is what makes this so unique. We'll dive into what those dividends are too in a little bit, so stick around. And they're paid out each time the fission, remember I was talking about fission, the money pot is active. This token, Electron, will also serve as Protofy's governance token. Their governance token. So Proton is the native token. Electron is the governance token, giving our investors full control over the protocol's future and its assets. Please refer to our roadmap for more details. I'm not going to go over the roadmap. You can look at it yourself. It's not as informative as it just kind of shows you what the roadmap's going to be. Okay, it's steps that they want to take. It's not anything major to look at right now. Even though you think, well, roadmap. I mean, Matt, come on, Daily Crypto Bull, what are you doing? Got to look at the roadmap. Got to know where they're going. I know their roadmap just wasn't. I mean, it's not a game, you know. It's a DeFi protocol. So, anyways, this is a decentralized exchange, is really what this is, but a unique one. So, Electron can then be staked in our fission pools. We'll get to that in a second. In order to start receiving dividends, or alternatively, can be converted into protons and sold using our swapper function. So, again, Electron can't be bought or sold, but you can convert it into protons, and then you can sell the protons. Okay, both accessible with Protofy app's main menu. And that's all we're going to look at here. Now we're going to go into the other pools. So these are the, like I said, the fusion pools, right? So you got your regular pairs here. Look how saucy, how juicy, how absolutely sexy these are. Watch this one. MaiDai. These are both stable coins, getting 126% on a stable coin pair. Whoo! Whoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah, buddy. I don't want any part of this one, although this is a stablecoin with Proto. I think Proto is just going to keep going up. But that's still pretty good on. But there's another one that I decided to get into, and that's actually in the nucleus. I'll show you why. DAI Proto, T-Share FTM, that's a pretty good one. Spell MIM's a pretty good one. Spirit FTM's a really good one. Because these two are going to move on a percentage basis pretty similarly, since they're major coins in the Phantom ecosystem. Obviously, this is Phantom, and then Spirit is a major blue chip coin in the Phantom ecosystem, and so is Boo. Both of those are really good, and Liquid Driver, same thing. Tomb, obviously, this is super duper fantastic because Tomb is pegged to Phantom, so Tomb is always worth typically within like 5% of what Phantom's worth. So if Phantom's worth $1, Tomb's going to be worth anywhere from 95 cents to $1.05, so you really don't have to worry about impermanent loss. So there's all these going on. In all of these pools, you earn Proton. Now, we'll go to the particle one first. I'm going to show you the sweet, sweet nectar that is Nucleus. This here, you can just stake single-sided Proton and earn Proton. So that's an appealing one. I like that they have that. I'm not in it, but I totally understand if someone's in there because I do expect Proton to go up, 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 up. That's what it's been doing. So over here on single-sided, you don't have to worry about any impermanent loss, but let's go to Nucleus. And then we'll go to Fission, which is where this gets super, super juicy. So I just staked. I got $389 in here worth of LP. Right? I staked. I put in about $200, and then a couple hours later, just before this video, I put in like another couple $100. So it harvested my ELCT when I deposited the additional. When I made the second deposit of the LP here. And to make the LP, all you got to do is just, go to, well, you can use their exchange because this is a DEX. It is a decentralized exchange. Just swap whatever for Phantom and, of course, Proto, right? And then you can just click here and do liquidity, add liquidity, put these together, make them up. Let's go back to Nucleus. So I decided on this one because I wanted Proto. I think Proto is going to go up faster than about anything. Else for it to be paired with. So I'd rather it be paired with Phantom over USDC because USDC won't move, right? So my impermanent loss is going to be more prevalent here than here because I think Proton's going up. With that being said, this protects my money a little bit if Proto goes down and limits it if it goes up. If it goes up, and Phantom's probably going to go up too. But if they both go down, then I lose more money for my LP. But whatever, I was probably holding on to Phantom anyway. So these are the risks we're taking. I've already earned, look at this. I've already earned 18 cents worth of Electron in like literally 10 minutes on not even $400. Anyways, so this is where you earn Electron. This is the only way in the Nucleus pool. This is the only way that you can get Electron because you can't buy it and you can't sell it. So if you can't sell it, what do you do with it? We'll get to that in a second because, again, remember, this is the governance token. This is the thing that pays you a dividend. But you can go to the swapper and swap it for Proton, and then you can sell Proton if you so desire. So technically, you can sell Electron because you would swap it into Proton, and then you can sell Proton. But you can't buy Electron, okay? So 1600% APR, super juicy. Actually, about a week or two ago, this was like at 21,000, but I wasn't in it. I just got in it today finally. But I feel very good about 1600%. That's roughly, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's over 4% a day, right? So my $400 I have in here, I expect this to earn $16 to $20 a day at this rate. I don't expect this to go on very long, but I'm going to get it while I can get it. You know what I mean? Anyways, then I'm going to take my Electron and I'm going to go over here to Fission because this is where the magic happens. This is what they're doing that's different. Look at this. Look at that. Do you know what DAI is? Hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. DAI is a stable coin. It is a very, very good stable coin. 149% currently. So this is where you stake, you put your Electron. And that's why Electron is so coveted. To me, the name of this entire game right now, in this whole protocol, which is Protify, is to get as much damn Electron as you can. Because it's the governance token, and it's the it's the most valuable thing in all of Protify. Electron is the most valuable thing in all of Protify. It's the governance token, and it earns you dividends that aren't paid to you in Proton. They're not paid to you in Electron. They're not paid to you in nuclear. They're not paid to you in neutron. That's what I was trying to say. They're not paid to you in, Higgs boson. They're not paid to you in quantum. They're paid to you in DAI, in a stable coin. I almost had a chemistry degree. I feel like I could have came up with more words, more terms for this. Anyways, DAI, stablecoin. This is how your dividend is paid. And right now it's at 149% just for stake and Electron. So here I am in Nucleus, earning Electron, which I can change into Proton. It has real value. I can swap it into Proton and sell Proton anytime I want. But I could take in addition, I could take my Electron. So my Electrons always has value. And I can just stake it here, and I can get DAI currently at 149%. I expect this APR to go down, obviously. But what a unique thing to this Electron is to have it as a governance token, which is all the rage in DeFi right now, because it makes sense, right? Curve is really kind of the originator of it, and that's obviously, Curve is the biggest DeFi protocol in all of DeFi, in all of crypto. It's worked very well. So having a governance token is very useful. Now, something else, though, is to get paid dividends for holding the dang thing because it stabilizes the protocol, it makes it more valuable, and it makes something in the ecosystem very coveted. And Electron is very coveted, and it's going to get more and more coveted. Take a drink for every time I said coveted. Of coffee, of water, of Spindrift, of soda, whatever you want. But I haven't staked any in yet because I've only been in this a couple hours, but boy, it is racking up. So that is basically, one other thing, NFTs. So they don't have any yet. They're going to have some I like this. They're going to have NFTs. And what these NFTs will do is they will allow you to get boosts in these pools, right? So if I'm sitting here getting 1,600, this boost might get me up to 1,700, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. So that's what these NFTs are, and they'll obviously have value, and you can sell them to people. So what Protify is doing here is, it's unique. I've never seen this before, and it is super, super duper interesting. And from an economic, tokenomic standpoint, even more interesting. So hit that like button, hit the sub button, help me get to 100,000. Hit that notification bell because I do my best to bring stuff early, right? I got a lot of walkthroughs for great DeFi protocols, games, all kinds of different news and updates, but I try to bring you opportunities very early because I'm full-time crypto, so I'm myself trying to find stuff very early. And right now with Protify, it's really early, right? What did we say here? If we go back to where'd Dex Screener go? Let's go to the daily. And Dex Screener is a great place to look things up, by the way. If you've never used it, dexscreener.com. It'll give you the pair down here, so I can just click this for Electron. I can just go to my wallet, assets, click import, and put the contract address in. I already did that, so I don't have to. But there's that. You can sit here and look at how much, let's go to over the 1 hour, the buys and the sells of Electron, because you can't really sell Electron. But anyways, look at this. This protocol launched on the 23rd of January, right? So what is that? not even 2 weeks. Very early. It had a big spike. Of course, it had a big spike up to 55 cents. Dropped like crazy down to about 8 cents. This happens all the time with anything new. And now it's rebounding back up. Now that doesn't necessarily always happen. Usually what you'll see is it go really flat down here for a very long time and then maybe spike back up in the distant future. For it to just pop back up like this has to do with its unique setup and these fantastic, sexy, juicy, makes you embarrassed to even be earning that much APRs. So that's what I got for you. Hit the like, hit the sub. You're awesome. Take care.